Okay, welcome everybody. Figured I'd bring you outside today. It seems pretty quiet this morning, and thank you for joining me. Morning, rise and shine. How we doing today? All right, I have a little towel that I'm sitting upon to just have a comfortable tall seat. Just take a moment to find our edges. Just taking in your morning right now, how you feel. Each morning we come with a different set of stuff going on. Our body's feeling very different day to day. And each time we sit down to practice, there's a unique opportunity to adjust and feel and be with whatever's here. Trusting that the yoga will do the work, and our commitment and our devotion for this next hour to just simply be, breathe, move. Movement is medicine. Breath, our anchor into the present. So take your time. I've been starting a lot of my classes like this recently, where we just rock and roll. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just shifting. For all my friends up north, I wanted to bring you an outdoor backdrop today. Feeling your edges. Try to, as you're rocking, to let go in your shoulders, your face, your upper back. And then taking a moment to eventually find that still place in the center. Sitting just a little taller in the spine. Notice the heart space open and clear. Allow your mind to rest in the wisdom present within your open heart space. The rocking that we've just created eventually lands us into a central place of stillness. So finding your center this morning as best as you can for this moment as we stack the central column, the central axis. So bringing the awareness to your heart space and align the heart space over the root. Third eye over the heart, over the root. Notice how the whole body shifts into the back plane a little bit. Our seat rooted, our pelvis heavy and resting. Notice if you're gripping in and around your groin, buttocks, thighs, and where can you let that go? Trusting that you're being held and supported in this moment and in every moment that you stand in. We'll join the palms together in front of the heart, and I invite you to set an intention or a dedication for your practice this morning. Sealing this between the palms at the heart. And may our efforts here together this morning be of benefit to all beings everywhere. Take a deep breath in and then let it go. We'll bring all of our fingertips to the mat. Feel the center of your palm lifting up. And as you press down into the earth, let your spine get nice and tall through the center. So we're pressing lightly with our fingertips, aligning our central axis, moving our skull into the back plane. Notice the stable presence here that you're cultivating by touching down and honoring the earth. Notice your breath. And Think of your central axis as a bright pillar of light through the spine line. And then from here, we'll raise the arms high, making two light fists, thumbs point up. Relax your shoulders and elbows. We'll start with Kapalabhati this morning. This is a nice cleansing practice to just let go of the fogginess of the evening, clear out the mucus in our nasal membrane, and find a bit more warmth and clarity in our center. So taking in the whole body, not just externally, but feeling this internal lift and enlightenment, right? So thumbs point up, soften the shoulders and elbows. So this is a sharp exhale out the nose. The inhale is passive, the mouth is closed. And each time we expel a breath out sharply through the nose, we want to thrust the navel back towards the spine. Right? So we'll take a half a sip of an inhale here and begin. Hook your thumbs, take a deep breath in and reach your knuckles high, stretching the central channel long. Hold the breath at the top of the inhale. Tuck the chin to the chest. Mula Bandha at the base, Jalandhara Bandha at the throat. The root lock, throat lock. As if you're closing off a straw from both ends with your fingers. So it's gentle, but it's held. Now, when you need to exhale, lift the chin level, smoothly exhale, tracing an arc of white or golden light around your body with your thumbs. Keep your eyes closed, turn your gaze in and up gently to stare at the space behind the forehead at the third eye or midbrain. Shambhavi Mudra, third eye gaze. Note the internal landscape and simply touch that space with your awareness, feeling. Letting the energy settle. Note the sensations. We're going to open our arms wide to a T position now. Turn the palms up. Bring your thumb to meet all fingertips. Bring the fingertips to the tops of the shoulders, elbows wide. Now this next round, we're going to take 9 expulsions of breath with our Kapalabhati moving this way, like that. Then we're going to inhale center and then the opposite side 9 times. Then we're going to inhale up and do what we did before, right? So just to give you a little precursor there. All right, so fingertips meet the thumb tips, and all the fingertips and thumb tips come to the tops of the shoulders, sitting tall in your spine. Root is anchored and heavy, elbows wide. Half a sip of an inhale. Kapalabhati to the right. Inhale center, half a sip. To the left. Inhale center, half a sip. To the right again. Half a sip inhale. To the left. Inhale, hook your thumbs, deep breath in now all the way. Hold the breath at the top, tuck the chin to the chest, Mula Bandha at the base, Jalandhara Bandha at the throat. We hold to our capacity, our breath at the top of the inhale, without a struggle. When you need to exit, we're all going to be in a different place, so lift your chin level, smooth exhale, control the out breath all the way out. Hands come back to the knees or thighs. Gazing once again inward and up at the third eye, Shambhavi Mudra. Note the internal spaciousness, the prana expanding. Feeling your inner being. It's all inside, all that we need, already achieved, already present. The practices of yoga guide us back to taste and remember that. Open the arms wide to a T. Keep that tall spine. We're going to bring the left hand down, right arm arcing up and over. Little lateral bend. So as you push into that bottom hand, draw the belly back with your ribs. Look under the right armpit. Keep your anchored ground. It's easy to lift that opposite hip there. So press into your roots as you breathe in. As you breathe out, feeling a softening of your edges. Good. Inhale, rise up nice and tall. Exhale over to the opposite side. Little lateral bend here. We press down into our roots as we invite the breath up. Honoring once again that earth connection and the polarity present between reaching and expanding and also plugging in and down. Maintaining roots and anchoring. Inhale, we rise up tall. Exhale over. Inhale, rising up tall. Exhale over. Let's do this a few more times, opening the side body and imagine your spine nice and spacious, right? Each time that you're moving here, the spine and vertebral column is spacious through each disc. Instead of collapsing, we draw the belly and ribs gently back, the crown high, the tail grounded. Take a few more, breath leading body. And once again, thank you so much for joining me this morning, tuning in and taking care of your energy. No matter what we're walking in with today to practice with, we got a whole new set of stuff, and that's okay. We're going to let the yoga do the work. All right, we're going to come back through to center now, hands to knees or shins. Inhale, pull the heart forward. We're going to draw the heart up, shoulder blades draw in and down, and on your exhale, push into the palms of the hands round and hollow. Inhale, pull up with your hands a bit. As you plug down into your seat, let the heart shine like the sun. Deep breath in. Exhale, push and round. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, find your tall space. Reach the arms around and up. Interlace. Flip the palms to the sky. Let's take a deep breath in here. Hold the breath at the top. Audible exhale as you unclasp and lower the arms. Inhale, shrug the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, release them down. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, release them down. One more. Inhale, shrug. And exhale. Bring left hand to right near thigh. Right hand back behind you, looking over the shoulder. Smooth, deep, even breath. So we want to begin now to elongate the inhale and the exhale. Press down with your right fingertips, pull up with your left. Notice that push-pull, giving you an equal place in the center. Inhale, the arms reach high, back through center. Exhale, over to the opposite side, holding here. Pull up with right hand, press down with left. Breath clear and bright, equal in length. Notice the breath moving into all these little nooks and crannies of space. Inhale, raise the arms high, palms meet, gaze lifts. Exhale, hands through to your heart. Let's make our way now into a tabletop position. So coming up off of your support here, if you had support, just placing that to the side. We might need it a little later, maybe towards the end of class. Right? It's always good to sit up on something as it assists us a lot. So from here, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Let's just take a moment to rock forward and back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Let the head hang heavy, like you're in a half cat. Feel your back body rounding, but as you're pushing the floor away, your arms are straight. Right? And we're getting kind of used to this flow here. And then come back through to center. Let's shift to the left, shift to the right, push and ground away. Feel those shoulder blades opening on the upper back there. Just swaying right and left. And then let's take this into some circular motions clockwise, initiating your movement from the seat. So circling from your seat. And again, no matter where you are, there you are, right? No matter where you are, there you are. It doesn't really matter where you are. If you're in the corner in the kitchen, if you're in your basement, wherever you are right now practicing, we have the practice to always come back to, and we only need a little bit of space. When we close our eyes, we can go anywhere really. But we want to move our awareness inside, tending to our many layers. Reverse the circles. Again, we're just warming up the superficial fascia. This will leave us a larger imprint for our practice because we're warming up slowly, lubricating our joints. So when we do come into these deeper postures, we have a little bit more room and space to really feel them and get into some deeper layers. So let's pause here. Let's come into a cat-cow. So inhale, arching, lift the gaze. Exhale, press into the tops of the feet, round and hollow up. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Again, weaving the intelligence of your breath through the movement. Exhale. Inhale. And then when you're ready, let's come back through to a tabletop. We're just going to come onto the tops of the feet, warming up the core a little bit here. So shoulders are over the wrists, hips over the knees. We're going to press into the tops of the feet now. And then from here, we're just going to hollow the belly and come back. So we want to push the ground away, push into the tops of the feet. It's a lift and a lower, lift and a lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Do this a few times. You're going to feel your center really warm up. Let's do 5 more. 5. This time, tuck toes, sit back, then lift, downward facing dog, hips high, head heavy. So from here now, pedaling out your feet, rocking your head and your neck. Maybe taking a few deeper breaths. Feeling once again your earth connection. So pushing into your palms, spread wide through your fingers, wrap the armpits towards the heart. So with that little bend to the knees and the armpits wrapping in, we have this internal lift as we press back. Let's take 2 more breaths. From here, let's step the right foot forward between the hands. Right from here, left knee lowers to the mat, untuck the back toes. Now from here, we're just going to stay. Make sure your feet are wide, hip width distance apart. So you can look back at your back foot and just make sure. Inner thighs gently hug. Take a breath in, lift your heart forward, staying grounded here, and then bow the head. Give the inner thighs a little hug and curl the pubic bone up to the navel. And just hold here, softening the shoulders, softening the back of the neck. And just staying close to the breath. Let's take the awareness up now. Lift the gaze, plant the left palm, reach the right arm high. And just hold here, opening the heart. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, right hand comes to the instep. Take your right foot a little wider to the right. And then from here, we're just going to hold in our basic lizard. So press the right inner knee towards that outer right shoulder. And then we're going to take a breath in here and exhale, bow the head. Now, feel free to stay here. Keep squeezing those inner thighs towards each other. Maintain parallel. Or you can tuck the back toes under, press through the back heel to raise the leg and come into that high lunge. You can also drop down to the forearms if you feel you have a little bit of room right now. Let's take this for 5 more breaths. Reach the knees away from each other. Hug the inner thighs towards each other. Two more. Breathe smooth and fluid. Then we're going to lift the head and gaze, bring the right arm up and around, toe heel your lead foot in, hip width. Push the earth away, step it back, downward dog. Take a breath or two here. And then we'll step the left foot forward between the hands, right knee lowers here. And then from here, untuck the back toes, fingertips under the shoulders. Take a breath in. Get nice and long, curl the pubic bone up, give the inner thighs that gentle hug, then bow the head. We're gonna have a longer hold here. Just waking up our center. Soften your jaw, smooth out the face. Inhale, we lift the gaze, plant the right palm down, left arm high now. Little twist. Keep lifting the sternum, keep drawing the shoulders back. Little hug of inner thighs. Take a breath in here. Exhale, bring your left hand to the instep. Take your left foot a little wider. We're gonna stay here, take a breath in. Exhale, bow the head. Now you have many options. You can hold here. You can come to your forearms. You can also tuck the back toes under, press through that back heel. So up to you. Each side's going to feel a little different. Again, breathe long and deep, smooth and even. Stay close to the breath. And then inhale, slowly lift the head and gaze, coming back up. Reach that left arm up and around, toe heel that lead foot in a bit. Plant the palms, step it back, downward dog. Inhale, glide forward, plank. Ride the breath forward and hold. So from here, keep pushing the earth away. Lengthen your tail. Try not to get the bum in the air. Push the earth away. Lift the skull and ribs. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Forehead down. Hands by the sides of the chest. So squeeze the elbows in a bit. Lift the shoulders. Draw them up. Push into the pubic bone. And on your inhale, lift the heart. Lift the gaze. Take a few breaths here. Hands are gently pressing into your mat and dragging towards your hips. Keep the back of your neck long. If there's wrinkles in the back of the neck like this, you got to get those out. So reach the crown forward, lift the skull up. Breathe. Pressing pubic bone firmly down into the mat this entire time. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthen as you lower, pause. Inhale, press the pelvis down to lift the chest with your breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold. And we're going to add the legs now. So pressing the pelvis and pubic bone firmly down to lift those legs. So we're supporting our low back. Hug the heels and inner thighs towards each other. Add the arms. Shalabhasana, really grounded back bend. Super important to open our practice. Bright but grounded, feeling our roots. Neck long. Hug the limbs towards the midline like they were magnets that want to meet. Inhale here. Shine a little brighter. Exhale, we release. Place the hands. Tuck the toes, press it back on tuck toes, then lift downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths. Inhale the right leg high, open and stack the hip, look under the right underarm. And then slowly square the hips, glide forward, bring the right knee in, big step with your right foot. Now from here, take a smooth breath in, breathe the heart forward, feet are hip width. Exhale, hold and sink a little deeper into that lunge. Now as you're coming into that lunge, Press through that back heel till you feel that left glute turn on for you, right? So from here, bring the left hand slightly forward of the shoulder, breathe in, expand, and then right arm high. Let's take 3 breaths. Little hug of inner thighs. Think of me coming up and squeezing your hips together a little bit. Neck long. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Step it back, downward dog. Left leg high, inhale. Open and stack the hip. Look under the left underarm. Lifting from the inner thigh. Square the hips back, glide forward, plank, squeeze that knee in. Big step with the left foot. Holding here. Breathe the heart forward. Plug through that back heel till you feel that right glute turn on. Good. Again, feeling our roots, staying low to the earth, building that vitality, our grounded essence. Right hand slightly forward of the shoulder, left arm high now. Breathing in, breathing out. Solid foundation, building and feeling your energy emanating evenly from center to periphery. Smooth and steady breath, our anchor. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to the mat. This time, let's step forward. Halfway inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold into that open space. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's take one more. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold and hold at elbows and just gently sway. And rock forward and back. You can take this into little circles as you're hanging out here, abdomen on the thighs, just circling your weight. Feeling that connection from the sole all the way up into the glute attachment and hamstring attachment. And then from here, we're going to bring our feet to fully plant. Walk your fingertips forward a good foot. Tent and steeple the fingertips. And then from here, we're going to inhale, shift our weight forward, broaden the chest, keep your heels plugged in. And on your exhale, slowly shift back, bow the head, bend the knees, belly on the thighs. Inhale, lengthen the legs, slowly look forward as you lean forward. Exhale, shift back, the tail is high. We bend the knees, we fold into ourselves. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And bend your knees even more like you're sitting back in a chair. Lift the chest as you do that. Bring the fingertips under the shoulders. We're sitting really low here and our feet are wide. Inhale, breathe your heart forward, sweep your arms back. Palms press each other. Imagine you're hugging a block between your palms and your thighs. Inhale, breathe the arms forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit way back, fingertips under the shoulders, sweep arms back. Exhale, hold. Inhale, breathe the arms forward, get nice and long, sit way back. Exhale, forward fold. One more, inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. This time we're going to rise to standing, curl the pubic bone up to the navel, and exhale, hands through to the heart, stepping to the top of your mat, right? And once we arrive here, feet are hip width, hands together at heart center. Close the eyes a moment. And then you can also bring one hand to the pubic bone, one hand to your low back, and just feel where your pelvis is in space. We want to find an equal place where that bowl of water isn't pouring out the front or pouring out the back. We've got a nice steady place, right? And then from here, inhale, sweep the arms high. And on your exhale, forward fold into that open space. Halfway inhale. Exhale, plant your palms and step it back to a plank. From here, push the earth away, deep breath in. Fill up your back. Exhale, lower your knees, chest, and chin. Cobra, inhale, press the pubic down. Lift the heart, pubic bone pressing. Exhale, tuck toes, sit back, lift, downward dog. Let's take 3 deep, even breaths here. Hold out the next exhale. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, walk, step, or hop. Top of the mat. Halfway inflate. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing all the way up. Exhale, hands through to your heart. Come back to mountain pose. Take a full breath here. Inhale, the arms raise high. Second A. Exhale, forward fold into that open space. Prepare, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump. And then from here, we lower down, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin, up to you. Cobra, inhale, or an upward facing dog. Remember, respecting your limits, roll the shoulder blades. You need to push the floor away and push the floor away as we come back. 3 breaths here. Steady, even breath. As you initiate and welcome and inhale, push the floor away, lift the tail up. Last breath, exhale. Bend knees, lift gaze, walk, step, or hop. Halfway inflate. Exhale, fold. Rise, inhale all the way to standing. And exhale, hands through to heart center. Tadasana. Take a breath. And then final A, inhale. Exhale. Prepare, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha or your cobra. Remember, we want to avoid the shrug here, so push, 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 lift. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right leg high, hips stay level and square here. So inner thighs hug, wrap the armpits towards the heart. Glide forward, hug that right knee in. Take 1 or many steps to bring that right foot forward between your hands. Get nice and long here. Take a smooth breath in. On your exhale, let's lower the back knee, untuck the back toes, sweep the arms around and up, coming into your Anjaneyasana. Give the inner thighs a little squeeze. Rotate your pelvis. Keep drawing that pubic bone up to the navel. If you'd like, you can clasp and interlace your hands and reach those fingertips up. Just clear and steady breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold into that place. Step it back, downward dog. Plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg high. Hold here. Squeeze the inner thighs. Push the earth away. Wrap the armpits to the heart. Glide forward. Big squeeze in with the knee. 1 or many steps. Breathe in. Get nice and long. Exhale, lower the back knee. Untuck back toes. Rising. Inhale. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Curl the pubic bone up. Breathing with intention. Feel your energy rising, but stable. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Downward dog and ride through a vinyasa plank. Inhale, chaturanga, exhale. Urdhva Mukha, inhale. Adho Mukha, exhale. Right leg high, inhale. Smooth glide forward, big step. This time we're going to breathe the heart forward here. Hands float. On your exhale, sweep the arms back and ride the inhale up, coming into that crescent pose here. Good. Abdomen draws back. Curl the pubic bone up. Little bend to the back knee if you need it. Then we'll inhale here, expand. Exhale, Vira 2. Long line through the wrists. So we want to plug into our outer left heel as we're lunging forward. Right palm to the sky, reach slightly forward here. Reverse the warrior on the exhale. Deepen the lunge, deepen the breath. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Reach the right arm forward, then down, coming into your triangle. Right hand down, left arm high. Left arm can extend overhead if you're feeling that. And again here, 80% legs. You can wrap the right arm around the waist. Breathe. Lean back slightly, curl the pubic bone up as you simultaneously do that. Lunging into right leg, inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reversed. Inhale, straighten the right leg. We're going to rise up through T. Take your left toes, pivot and turn them wide a little bit. Lunging into your left knee, right heel grounds, toes lift, coming into Skandasana to the left. Holding here. Now you can also bring your fingertips down and lift the chest slightly as you wrap that tail along behind you. Point it back behind you rather. Another breath or two here. And we'll place the hands at center, lift, shift, pivot, turn, high lunge, square and center, deep breath in, right arm high. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand to the mat, step it back, downward dog. Flow back, ride the intelligence of the breath. Three breaths here, downward dog, stabilizing. Second side, left leg high. Take a smooth breath in here, expand. Exhale fully. Inhale, glide forward, draw the left knee in, big step with the left foot. Take a smooth breath in here, expand, hands float. Exhale, arms back. Rotate pelvis, rising. Inhale all the way up. Little bend to the back knee if you need it. And then curl again the pubic bone up towards the navel to get long to our center. Little hug of inner thigh as you take a breath in here. Exhale, Vira two, long line wrist to wrist. Find your breath. Left palm to sky, reach slightly forward, reverse the warrior on the exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the lead leg. Reach slightly forward and then down, Trikonasana. Right arm high, left hand down. 80% legs, so pushing into your foundation. Maybe the right arm extends. Maybe you wrap the left arm around the waist. Lunging into the left side leg, rise, inhale, Vira two. Exhale, reversed. Inhale, straighten the lead leg, rise up, hold. Take your right toes, turn them out slightly. Bend that right knee, coming into Skandasana, second side, hands to prayer. Or remember, you can bring your fingertips down in front of you, point the tail long behind you. Few more breaths here. And then we place the hands at center, lift, shift, pivot, turn, high lunge, facing the forward of the mat here, front of the mat. Deep breath in, left arm high, easy twist. One more, inhale. Exhale, left hand down, step it back, downward dog. Breathing in here, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha. Holding here. Inhale the right leg high, smooth glide forward. Take a big step with the right foot, coming into that high lunge here. Take a smooth breath in. Exhale, lower the back knee, untuck the back toes, and we're going to rise up into a low lunge here. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Instead of sinking the pelvis and collapsing in the back, again, rotate. Feel that strong pillar of light again through your central axis. From here, we're going to simultaneously, palm tree fell. Okay. All right. Inhale, lunging forward, reach arms up. Simultaneously lunge the pelvis forward as you reach up, adapting, right? Exhale, come over to the right, twisting through that lunge. Palms press evenly, revolve through the head and the gaze. Now you can simply or tuck under, press through the back heel to lift the back knee. Either way, we're gaining the benefits of the twist by breathing into the twist. Slowly release if you have that knee lifted, lower, back, unwind, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the gaze. And exhale, shift back, lengthening that lead leg. Take the heel slightly forward and draw the toes back. Do that, we level the hips, right? As if I'm coming up and giving you a hug on your hips. Breathe and expand. Maybe bend that right knee a bit. Exhale, bow and hold. You want to breathe now into the back line of the right leg, feeling that in the muscle group. So that's in the center of the hamstring and in the center of the calf. We're not feeling that wag your tail a little bit left and right. And feel and connect to the feelings there and observe. Inhale, lift the gaze. Come back through the lunge. This time we're going to come into a standing split. Fingertips come slightly forward of the right toes. Lift the back knee. Forward fold. Active left foot. Give the inner thigh a hug toward the opposite inner thigh and draw that hip up. Inhale, expand. Exhale, plant the palms, walk, step, hop, or take a lift. Up to you to take a vinyasa back, right? Your choice. Take 3 breaths. Find the symmetry again available in the symmetrical pose, rebalancing. Left leg high, inhale, smooth glide forward, big step with the left foot. Take a nice long breath in. Exhale, lower the back knee. Untuck the back toes, rising up into that low lunge. Arms reach high. Bend to the heart. Pausing here. So again, now, if you're lunging the pelvis forward, we're just collapsing in our lumbar. So for this particular lunge, curl the pubic bone up, inner thighs gently hug. Find your roots first, your ground, and your center, then we come into the twist. So lunge pelvis forward, reach high. Inhale, keep curling pubic bone up though, so we support our back. Exhale, twisting to the left now. Good. And just hold here. Press equally into your palms. Let your breath come in fully and out fully. Breath is restricted in a twist, so we need to make sure we're even more present with our conscious breathing. You can tuck the back toes under and lift the back knee if you wish, pressing the back heel. Lowering the back knee. If it was lifted, unwind. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold into that open space. Breathe the heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, we're shifting back now, lengthening that lead leg. So take the heel slightly forward, draw the toes back. Breathe in here, fill up. Exhale, bow, fold, and hold. And we get what we get. So bend the lead knee if you need to here. And if you're not quite feeling it in the belly of the hamstring and in the belly of the calf, we got to wag that tail a bit. Find the center and hold. Inhale, lift the gaze. This time we're going to scrub the heel back, plant the sole, bring the fingertips about 6 inches in front of that lead foot. Tuck back toes under, high lunge, 2 standing split. Now the point is here not to jump forward, but to land. Belly is close onto the thighs, so we feel that compression as we shift our weight and lift. Let the head be heavy. Square the hips by turning those right toes down and the knee toward the mat. Hug the inner thighs. Lift the right inner thigh up. Bend that standing knee as much as you need for support. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, take a vinyasa back, or if you'd like, hop and take a lift, up to you. Another breath here. And then from here, we're going to walk, step, or hop, or jump through to a seat, coming into our seat now. So you can also use a blanket here as well. Sweaty. And take a seat up on it. We're going to extend the legs nice and long here, fingertips by the side body. We want to push into our fingertips and lift our heart forward, draw the toes back. Breathing with intention, feel your roots, feel that strong pillar in the center, nice and steady for you. Then from here, we're just going to sit forward a little bit, bring the blanket off to the side. And then from here, we're going to come onto our back in a moment. So hug the thighs and shins towards each other. Lean it back a bit, lift the legs. Now you can be here, here, or here in your boat. So listen to what you need. Half boat. Small the low back down. Keep drawing the ribs to the mat. Clasp the hands behind the head. Bring the knees in at 90 here. Open the feet, flex the ankles. We're going to lower the left heel down, then lift. Right heel down, then lift. Straighten now, then lift. Straighten and lift. You got it. Keep drawing the ribs towards the mat. Shoulder blades are lifted. Head heavy in the hands. A few more. One more. Hold here and pulse. 10. Now we lower the right heel, come up and over to the left, back to center. Opposite side, and continue. Little movement, nice and isolated. Three more. You got it. Inhale, up, 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 reach, reach, reach. Exhale, release. Give your knees a nice hug. Rocking, rolling, circling. And then from here, place the feet hip width. Let's rise up and take a bridge. Roll the shoulder blades together. Press the pinky side edges down of your hands. There should be no weight in your neck, so that you should be feeling the support in your shoulders. And push into the ground, lift your hips. And then slowly we roll down the spine. Pausing here, let the knees touch at center. Noticing the breath settling, your body settling. Placing the hands underneath the low back, we'll lift the legs straight up. Open the feet, circle your ankles. I'm just hanging out here a moment. Easy breath. Feeling your energy calming and cooling. And when you're ready, slowly open the knees, coming into happy baby, gently rocking side to side. And then slowly releasing, taking any final postures that you feel you might need, and then arriving in your final relaxation, Shavasana. Take your time to get there. And as you're lying in your Shavasana, arms and legs are long, armpits are open, palms are facing up. Okay. Just giving yourself time to settle in. Arms and legs long. Making sure the shoulder blades are level, the hips, the buttocks. The spine spacious, open, and at rest. Take a long, slow, deep breath in, eyes closed. And as you do this, feel as though the earth is rising up and enveloping the edges of the body, holding you. And as you breathe out, feel the earth dissolving your edges, holding your weight. Nothing else left to do but to simply absorb and receive the benefits of our practice as we lie in stillness. Whole body rests. The arms and legs rest. The chest and upper back rest. The belly, mid and low back rest. The hips and buttocks rest. The head and neck rest. Feel your eyes free of holding, resting back. Weightless and at ease within their sockets. The eyelids, the inner and outer corners at rest. Feel your forehead at rest, softening the space between the brows. The hinge of the jaw at rest. The root of the tongue at rest. The whole body at rest. Giving yourself permission to simply rest and restore. Back body held by the earth. Front body open towards the sky. Gently bringing your awareness back into the breath. Remain still. Simply touching presence as your awareness is devoted to the natural rise and fall of the breath. Gradually now begin to deepen the breath. Slowly begin to move your fingers and toes, reawakening gently. Take your time to stretch the body out and eventually come over to one side, hugging the knees, coming into fetal posture. And then rising up to a comfortable seat, aligning the crown of the head over the base of the spine. Letting your energy settle, your seat rooted in a firm foundation, spine spacious, tall, and stacked, heart space open and clear. Allow your mind to rest in the wisdom present within the open. Touching presence as we devote our awareness to our breath. Natural breath. Joining the Anjali Mudra, bowing the head. Just giving thanks for the opportunity to be able to practice this morning, tending to your energy, honoring yourself. Thank you so much for practicing and making the time today together. And may all beings know happiness. May all beings know health. May all beings know safety. And may all beings walk in ease along their path. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone.